everybody, it's me again, and I wanted to talk to you about a slasher movie from the end of the slasher era, 1989, called I, Madman. It gets a 5.9 on IMDb, which isn't bad for a slasher movie, especially in 1989, because then slasher movies were kind of, there people were over it. It's been done multiple times, but this is rather unique. I'm giving it 6.5. And a year ago, you couldn't find anything of this movie on YouTube. Anything. Now you can find some reviews, but it's still one of those underrated gems you really have to see. It's directed by somebody who is called Tiber Takacs, but I think it's called he's because he has an A with an emphasis on. I think it's Tax, but called Takacs. I don't know the guy. Jenny Wright is the main actress, the main woman we're following, called Virginia, and then Richard Randall William Cook is called the villain, Dr. Alan Kessler. Her boyfriend is a cop called Richard, and she basically owns a bookstore. Now she's a book girl. She reads her book before she goes to bed. This and this and that. She loves horror or thriller books. Now she's reading this book about this Dr. Kessler. Now things are starting to happen. She's seeing him. She's seeing him there, and she thinks she dreams about him. He looks horrible. He has a shawl around his mouth, but he's completely deformed. His eyes are deformed. He has no he has no nose. He has no lips. He has no ears. Everything is cut off. He doesn't have hair even. It's scalped. So he looks pretty creepy. And what he does, and this is also described in the book, but what he does is he kills people for their parts. So one for her nose, and then you see him again, but with a nose sewn on to his face. He scalps somebody for the hair. Looks pretty fucked up. It's like pink hair, but you see the stitches and then the hair, the ears, of course the eyes. So you see some gore. You see some gore. Some of them are seen. I think some of them are seen in the shadow when he pucks up the eyes, but I think you see the body, the aftermath. He also kills somebody for the lips. So he's basically killing people for the body parts to reconstruct his face, but it looks fucked up beyond all recognition. Fubar, right? Now, these people are dying for real, so the police is researching it. And Virginia is saying it's from the book. Read from the book, of course. They're scoffing her, and Richard, being her boyfriend as a cop, he has to, his superiors are saying she has to stop doing this because she goes, if they're starting to recognize that she may be an accomplice or something, so she has to stop it. And of course, there's the last kill is her girlfriend, who also works in the bookshop, and she gets killed. And it's there where the climax is. So Richard followed her there, and there you have Kessler, now completely, with all the body parts fucked up, like I said, fucked up beyond recognition. And he is actually real. He wasn't a dream. He wasn't a character that flew out of a book. He was a real person, but for some weird reason, there's a book written about him. So he sort of materialized into a real person. So real, so weird. It's really supernatural, weird stuff. but the killer looks so fucking creepy. And the kills, there's gore, some you see some aftermath, some you see laying on the ground with blood, and you see those sewn on, stitched on body parts. It's just creepy looking. And then, of course, Richard comes to her aid and sees him, and he eventually even transforms into this winged animal, winged demon-like animal, and they eventually kill him. But in a way that it's weird, because with the pages of the book, and he's connected to the book in a way, but he needs, because the main, he's in love with Virginia. There's the main lady in the book that has similarities, traits to Virginia. So he wants her. He doesn't want to kill her. He wants her to be in love with her. But if not, he will take out her heart. That's basically what he's gonna do. So he has two choices: fuck him and like him, or being taking the ripped her heart out. So that's the only two options she has. So it's creepy. He's always saying that, and he stands back until he's complete, because he knows I am ugly. He knows I am ugly, and I will make myself better looking for you. Then I can have your heart. Heart, of course, in the romantic way, or just in the way that he rips it out. Either how, anyhow, he's gonna get your heart. But then, of course, Richard helps her. And he gets defeated. So this movie is really, really good. It's creepy, moody. You don't really know. It's like the Candyman. You don't know if the Candyman is real, but in the end, we don't know if he's real too, because we think it's, the main lady who, is always at the crime scenes, right? And on camera, they don't see him, but she sees him. So it's like the Candyman. And it's like Virginia sees this Dr. Kessler, but nobody else. But at some point, Richard, her boyfriend, does see him, and he apparently is real. So yeah, it's just a really cool movie. You got at least like the ears, the nose, the mouth, the hair. I think it's 4 or 5 kills or something in the movie. So pretty good movie, pretty creepy, unsettling, great acting. A late 80s slasher gem, and a 5.9 on IMDb isn't a bad number. It isn't for a slasher movie from that time. It's pretty good. I do have the movie for you guys in the description on 2 channels. You can have it either way. I'm gonna put the 2 channels on Internet Archives, but I think you have to download it, or TUBI. Now, TUBI, of course, is simple. Go to TUBI. I'll say the name. You just type in Madman 1989, maybe full movie. I'm not sure, and you get it on TUBI, of course, with the ads in between. So I'm gonna type that in, how you have to put it in, and there you go. 2 channels where you can see this movie. I recommend it. You really should watch it. It's creepy, it's moody, it's well acted, and an original killer with an original pattern of kills. So see you next time. Bye.